As somebody just getting into movies, this is a movie that I really wanted to like, mainly because it has Brad Pitt, and that's a familiar big time name that I know of. And I just wanted the movie to be good in general, but oh my goodness, was I wrong. So basically, the gist of the movie is death goes on holiday. So it comes down to death, the literal impersonation of death or whatever, comes down on holiday just to see what uh, Earth or whatever is like. And he makes a deal with this man to make him be his guide or whatever. And basically the whole movie is sort of like just him trying to get with the man's daughter. I don't know. I couldn't get through the whole movie. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. I could not get through this whole movie because there was just. Let me just get right into it. Main thing number one is that there's no need for this movie to be 3 hours long. No need at all. It's absolutely appalling how they managed to get this to hit the 3 hour mark. Even though the pacing was slow as hell, it's crazy how they managed to drag this movie on for 3 effing hours. And then moving on from that, it's just, I don't care for the story and the idea. I know that this was a movie based on an old film back in the day or whatever. But still though, I do not care all that much for the idea. And what really got me was in the beginning, we see this charismatic guy, and then the man just died. Charismatic guy flirting with the woman, then the man dies and death takes over him. And then death for the rest of the movie is just this sort of like dimwit. And then we only get to see that guy at the end of the movie come back, like after death chooses to leave or whatever. But I would have much rather seen that guy and the girl in the beginning love story than whatever the heck I just barely watched, because this so overplayed and it wasn't even done that well. And the story was just boring to me in general, and it doesn't help that the pacing and whatever, all that stuff was just, it was just subpar. Wait, subpar, is that good or bad? Anyway, y'all know what I mean. But closing out, one thing that I gotta bring up is that Brad Pitt, he still did a good job. The man acting as a guy, he did a good job. Even his daughter did a good job, and also she's very beautiful. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I've never heard of her. Her looks alone, like, she was so beautiful. But let's get aside from the point. Brad Pitt, he's still, I guess I'm starting to learn more about cinema, because even though I didn't like the movie, I could still tell that he did a good acting performance in here. Even when he was like with the Haitian woman or whatever, Jamaican woman or whatever, that first scene we see with him and her, you could tell it was good acting, and it takes skill to get down that little talk he did down. But it's still weird in the context of why did he do that. Like, that whole scene is weird to me. The acting for it is good, but the scene itself is just so weird. It just feels like it doesn't need to be there. Like, it's like, I don't know. The whole movie, it's not really weird. And I know it sounds like I'm just absolutely trashing on this movie, but it just wasn't that good. I think if I had to rate the movie, it's a 4 in my book, but generally speaking, it could probably be a 6 to a 7, depending on whoever else.